You might be staring down a workplace problem and now you want to know how do you actually take steps to resolve it. One of the best, most efficient ways is to file an internal grievance. The reason why I say this is usually it's kept internally between the parties involved, and if you have to take it to the CCMA at a later stage, you can use your internal grievance as proof that you did try to resolve it internally first. So how do you go about actually doing a grievance? Ironically, before you even fill in a grievance, step one is to get your documents. In other words, what proof do you have of this problem? So a company not giving you leave will be your leave application. Bullying and harassment would be witness statements or emails or WhatsApp screenshots, whatever the nature is. Get proof first. Step number two, I know in as much as you don't want to read company policy, who does? The reality is you need to know what the process is internally, and that's going to come from a company policy. Go to HR or look online on your internal intranet for grievance policy. If the company doesn't have a grievance policy, you can skip this step. Step number three is fill in the required paperwork as per the policy. Usually it's a simple form, which is the problem and the outcome you want. That's it, and the date, and you sign. Then the company usually will have an internal meeting to see if the matter can be resolved. If the company doesn't have a form, then simply open up a Word document, put the date there, write out what the problem is, write out what your outcome is. Don't forget to then put your proof at the end of your grievance. Here's a bonus tip. Always use bullet points to identify the problem and the solution. In other words, don't write extremely long paragraphs because it's going to confuse everyone. And the major important point is do not get emotional in writing the grievance. I know it's hard. Just look at it objectively. This is the problem. This is the objective solution I need. If you're going to get emotional in writing out the grievance, it's going to come across in a negative tone.